This video is my list of really interesting facts about Doctor Who. No, I don't need these glasses, I just think they make me look smart. Doctor Who was originally intended as an educational show for children to teach them about science and history, using time travel to talk to figures like Marco Polo and Christopher Columbus, that sort of thing. The Doctors Regenerations were introduced when William Hartnell, the man who played the first Doctor, wanted to quit, and the producers wanted to keep the show going. The Melody Pond baby was actually played by a set of twins, Harrison and Madison. Audience research by the BBC in 1972 found out that the show was considered one of the most violent on television. In an episode in 1965, Mission to the Unknown, the Doctor isn't even in that episode, yet he's credited in the credits. In The Angels Take Manhattan, River's book states that River's eyes are blue, but Alex Kingston's eyes are green. The Doctor Who theme song is the first in the world to be made up entirely of electronic sounds. The Doctor is in fact a real doctor. In an early episode, it's actually confirmed that he received his medical degree in 1888. They showed a telephone number on screen in a David Tennant episode, and that number was called over 5,000 times. Simon Pegg was originally supposed to play Pete Tyler, but there were all sorts of scheduling conflicts and everything, and eventually he was just recast. Only 2 regenerations have not been shown on screen, 2 to 3 and 8 to 9. The role of River Song was offered to Kate Winslet, but she turned it down. David Tennant insisted on being credited as the Doctor instead of Doctor Who, like every other Doctor before him had. Tom Baker is the longest serving actor to play the Doctor, from 74 to 81. In the 1971 episode The Mind of Evil, it stated that a tablet of aspirin can kill the Doctor. The TARDIS was originally intended to change form to blend in with its environment every time it landed, but the BBC realized just how expensive that would be. So, malfunctioning chameleon circuit. Tom Baker, the actor who played the 4th Doctor, even broke the 4th wall in one episode by turning to the camera and saying, "Even the sonic screwdriver won't get me out of this one." Each 45-minute episode takes about 3 weeks to shoot, and the hour-long episodes take about a month. In the 1960s, if Daleks were not in the episode, viewing numbers would drop dramatically. The first producer of Doctor Who was named Verity Lambert. She was the youngest and first female producer in BBC history. And in the episode Human Nature, John Smith recollects that his mother's name is Verity Smith. How awesomely Easter eggy is that? The 3rd Doctor designed a Who-mobile. Seriously, it's a thing, go look it up. In Christopher Eccleston's first outing as the Doctor, you see him at the Kennedy assassination, an event that overshadowed the very first episode of Doctor Who. The names of the actors who played the first 6 Doctors can be seen in a family tree in a Star Trek Next Generation episode called The Neutral Zone. When Doctor Who was being filmed, BBC executives were very concerned about piracy, so instead of labeling the tapes Doctor Who, they labeled them Torchwood, an anagram of Doctor Who, which went on to become its own TV show. 103 episodes of Doctor Who, gone. Just poof, the BBC deleted and destroyed a big chunk of the archives to make space. The BBC actually owns the copyright to the design of the TARDIS. They bought the design, the copyright, from the Metropolitan Police. The TARDIS prop used in Eccleston's series was sold in an auction in 2010 for almost £11,000. The 10th Doctor got his distinctive brown coat as a gift from Janis Joplin. Alright, get ready, this is a big one. Georgia Moffett is Peter Davidson's daughter. Peter Davidson played the 5th Doctor. Georgia wanted to audition for the role of Rose, but she was too young, and of course that role went to Billie Piper. Georgia later played the character Jenny in The Doctor's Daughter, her first lines being, "Hello, Dad." She is now married to David Tennant, who played the 10th Doctor. So much Doctor Who in that woman's life. And now the greatest bit of trivia that you need to know about Doctor Who is that the 50th anniversary script is done and they begin shooting it next month. Matt Smith liked it so much that when he finished reading the script, he stood up and clapped. He said it's epic and hilarious. I'm so excited. Tell me something interesting that you know about Doctor Who. Maybe we'll create some Whovians down there in the comments section. See you tomorrow.